Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we're playing Dota 2, but the shop is crazy, which was made by Deja Vu. So we're gonna be drifting into this game. It says something in Russian, I don't really know what that says, but I think the title is fairly self-explanatory. The shop has been messed with, the items are all weird, and we're gonna figure out what that means exactly together. So let's just get right into it. Okay, we got ourselves a Wind Ranger, and let's have a look at the store. There's lots of weird stuff in here. You can see that the Wraith Bands, Bracers, and No Talismans are a little expensive, but they also give a lot of stats. We've got some cheap things like a Scythe of Vice for 500 gold, which that's gonna be fun. We've got Gleipnir, which seems like probably the right thing to get. I mean, it's only a 10 damage bounce. That still seems really good. Divine Rapier for 20 damage. Bloodthorn, 1.5 seconds silence. Shadow Walk for 4 seconds. I guess, okay. Abyssal Blade, 30% chance to block 10 damage. Like, that's actually not that bad. Hey, Axeriags, thanks for the 29 months. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Rapier is actually really good for 20 damage. I think we just get a couple of rapiers, right? Couple of rapiers, couple of healing things. Like, sure, we drop him on death, but like, you know, just don't die. Also, even if it's only 200 gold. Like, honestly, I think if this existed, plus 20 damage and 200 gold, and you drop it on death, or if it's destroyed on death, I think it would be used. I think people would buy this for laning, right? Because it's one of those things where it puts you into a weird dilemma. If you don't buy it, all of a sudden you're at a disadvantage because it's so powerful, right? But if you do buy it and then it doesn't work out, you're just kind of screwed. So yeah, it's a tricky one. It's not something I would ever expect to see in regular Dota. Just because it would make laning so volatile. It makes losing a lane absolutely brutal to a degree that just I don't think would be good. You know something here really quick. We were discussing this a moment ago, but Viper has a new talent now that makes him universal, right? Which is kind of crazy to me. Because what that is pretty directly acknowledging is that universal is just the best attribute, right? Like, if you could be universal on a character, you want to be. Like, that's just the optimal choice. I don't know how much I like that. I got to say, to me, something that I always liked about the attribute system is, wow, this dude is just like blasting everything like a king, holy shit. One of the things that I liked about the attribute system is how there wasn't a clear attribute that was better. I mean, you could argue that strength was the best of the bunch, because turns out HP is good, but I feel like agility was also nice. And while I feel like intelligence was probably the worst, even there, you know, I feel like there are arguments. Intelligence has good items, right? Really good items. Oh my God, the Murita does so much damage. That is brutal. Okay, this is not working. She just hits way too hard. Let me get a Gleipnir for what it's worth. I don't know. Maybe that makes the difference here. But either way, I think we could have a discussion, right? Like, whether agility or int or strength is the best, there are arguments that can be made for all of it, and there wouldn't be a definitive, like, oh, this is the one. Yeah, it's obviously strength is the best, right? That just wouldn't be the answer. And now we have a clear-cut answer. Well, what is the best attribute? It's universal. And we know this for sure, for certain. Because even Valve acknowledges this fact. Ooh, okay. This is just something that we know. It is the best attribute, 100%. And I don't know if I like that. I don't know how you guys feel about that. That feels a little weird to me. Like, Okay, so these are just the good heroes then. Is that something that's helpful for the game? It feels just really, really weird to me, and I'm not a fan. Do I want the Wind Waker? Oh, it's 45 movement speed. I guess that's our boots then, because I was about to think, like, boots are kind of expensive. We're probably not gonna get boots anytime soon, but I guess it's Wind Waker that's our boots, right? Now, we can buy boots of travel just like raw, but boots of speed are really big, really expensive. Power treads. Oh, power treads are just normal. Okay, alright. So we can get some boots if we want to. We can leave our friends behind. Yeah, it's all a little spooky, but we're okay. I'm just kind of trying to be careful. Oh, let's go! Okay, we're fine. And 1 and 2. Oh, I'm the best. I've not been so good at last hitting. I don't know why that wasn't working, but this right here, we got this under control. Really nice, really good. Alright, let's just kind of level up the shackle shot. That seems to be the most useful here, because we actually hit really, really hard. We do a lot of attack damage. And the shackle shot, our ultimate, that should be enough to handle whatever is being thrown at us. So yeah, anyway. Just something I think feels really weird now, but I've not been... I like the universal thing in a way, but I also don't like it in other ways. Like, I think it's here to stay, right? Like, it's not going away anytime soon. But it's just something where it's introduced lots of things into the game where I just kind of like feel a little weird about it, right? And yeah, but that's okay. Anyway, let's just move on. Sorry, we just were talking about it. Let's grab this. Thank you. So we have some money. We can buy a heart. 1.6% maximum health regen. That seems pretty good. This is 30 attack speed and 4 armor. 150 attack range. And we get the full push. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh wow, well, that's really, really good. Like, its stats might be lower, but the attack range is still really good, and we still have a 500 unit push. I mean, that's great. Absolutely, we'll take that. We need perks back, just don't give it to Universal. That's actually a really fun idea. I really like that. I kind of liked perks. I thought perks were neat. I think that's a really fun idea. I mean, clearly it would need some refinement, right? But like, yeah, that would actually kind of solve it. Like Universal, you get just like better stats, but like the other attributes just kind of get some other value out of it. That's a fun idea. I like that. All right, so this is, oh, that's a lot of stats. Oh, Hurricane Pike is really good. It's really, really good. Sick. Well, let's use that then. Yeah, if you don't know what perks are, go watch the draw video. We talk about perks there. No, let me just... For a little period, they were perks in the game, which were basically bonuses you got for your primary attribute. If you were an agility hero, then your agility gave you movement speed. If you're a strength hero, then your strength gave status resistance at first, and then spell amplification. Well, no, sorry, no. Magic resistance. And int got magic resistance and then spell amplification. There you go. So they were just like bonuses you got for your primary attribute that the other attributes wouldn't get. And yeah, I thought it was a cool system. I didn't mind it. This is an illusion, right? Yeah. So we've got 1,000 gold. Let's just get a heart. I mean, let's just kind of tank up a little bit. We are a universal hero, so why not? 1.6% health regen is good, I guess. It's my controversial statement for today. Getting a lot of health regen is beneficial, so let's just get ourselves that. And look at that, we got 31 health regen right now. Like, that's great, that's really powerful. Should be able to stay in the lane now. And we want to get ourselves an item. Now, I don't know what items are strong. Like, what's expensive? Skadi, maybe? No, Skadi's really cheap. Big lightnings? No, they're also pretty cheap. Oh, I guess the cheaper items would probably be more expensive. That seems to be like the trend. Let's just disengage this. You know, I've been thinking, and I truly think that a society grows great when old men plant trees in whose shade they subscribe to my YouTube channel from. Also, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Thank you. Like, so we have to look up here, I suppose. Falcon Blade, yeah, Falcon Blade is really expensive. Drums. Yeah, okay, so cheaper items are the more powerful and more expensive items. Do we just like work towards one of these? I mean, huge amounts of stats. 7,000 gold? Dagon? Dagon just seems like normal Dagon. Can't even tell the difference, really. And get you. Nice. Yeah, Dagon just seems like literally normal Dagon from Dota 2. Is it? Yeah. Just seems like normal Dagon from Dota 2. Aghanim Scepter. This is also normal. So like the mid-range stuff seems to be largely unchanged. This seems good. Does Witchblade normally give stats like that? No way, right? Wow, these are crazy. No way Witchblade is normally this powerful. 80 attack speed? That's a lot of attack speed. Blade Mail is also really strong. I mean, we can, we've got some stuff we can get rid of. Like Gleipnir, Divine Rapier, they're not really that strong, they're not really that good. Oh, I wonder how good neutral items are. Alright, let's get this. Would have been a good hook. Okay, we chill. I'm just gonna... Ooh, disengage. I'm just gonna disengage. Now, I'm glad I played that a bit carefully. Because otherwise this could have ended really poorly. No, these all seem fairly normal. Okay. Ooh, I'm dead. Ah! There go my Divine Rapiers. And they even stole them. They actually took the Divine Rapiers. I'm surprised. Like, why? They're not that good. Alright, Witchblade. But they don't have any build-up, these items. So that's a bit tricky. They get Manta Style. Shiva's Guard. Lotus Orb. Man, there's some weird choices to be made here, right? Urn of Shadows. Crits. It's not that good. But it's also not that expensive. So it's probably fine to just get that. It's not that expensive. It's not that good. It's all around probably fine to have. Oh, she's still here? What lane does this Mirana belong to? I just keep assuming that she's gonna leave at some point. Alright, it's fine. We just have a Mirana now. Just made a buddy. We just made a buddy. Satanic is probably not what we're looking for. What about the basics? Oh, that's it. I haven't looked at these at all. Oh, these are strong. Ultimate Orb, 17 all stats. Okay, that's not actually that good. Blades of Attack, 300 damage. But I think as a universal hero, I want to just kind of get these, right? Wraith Band seems incredible. 7,000 gold is a lot of money though, so it's gonna be a journey. Trident Baumi went back to 2016. Oh, dude, 2016 Trilanes. What are you talking about? No, it's true. Like Tri lanes were played in 2016, but actually much more common in 2016 was 2-2-1. Come on, you should know that. Yeah, at 60 minutes this doubles, so that would be incredible. If we can like stack up our inventory with those, so maybe, is Hand of Midas ever worth it? No, right? It's terrible. We should never buy Hand of Midas. It costs 3,800 gold. Alright, I'm just chilling. Oh, come on. Right, we're not attacking for some reason, but I guess we're fine. Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm that old? How much have we been without Tridents? Tridents started dying out after TI5, so after 2015. That's where Dota started shifting away. With TI6, Tridents were still pretty common, but like TI6, TI7 meta games were much more centered around the jungle. So the way I kind of like to describe them, or how I think about those metas, is that they don't have like a dedicated tri-lane the way you would have before, up to like TI4. And instead they have they have a softer tri-lane. So what that means in practical terms is that they have a dedicated jungle hero. But that doesn't mean they have a jungler. They just have a hero whose job it is to be in the jungle and move between lanes and stack camps and help pick up runes and just kind of like be where they are needed. So you would have like a hero like a Witch Doctor, an Earth Spirit, or a Dazzle that just kind of like hang out and bounce between lanes, stack the jungle so that the mid Queen of Pain or Leshrac or Storm Spirit can come in and farm the jungle afterwards. Roamer, it's not like if I say Roamer, then you get a modern perception of what a Roamer is, which is a hero like an Earth Spirit that just like aggressively looks for kills. And while they would look for kills occasionally, a jungle support, the way I'm describing, or like the kind of jungle support I described, they didn't really care that much about getting kills. That was not their primary job. They basically treated the jungle as a lane, but they wouldn't farm the jungle. It's weird. So for them, the jungle was a lane, but it wasn't a lane that was to be farmed. They were a support dedicated to the jungle lane, if that makes any sense. If that doesn't make sense, then I apologize. This is something that is a bit difficult to really understand without visuals, which is why for Stories of Dota we have a video, you know what I mean? It's one of the problems with this concept, and the reason why I'm having such a hard time describing it, is that it's really similar to what we see in modern Dota, but then at the same time also very different. And that makes it just a little bit more complicated. So yeah. So you would still see tri-lanes, but they wouldn't actually be played in the way a traditional tri-lane would be played. It really was a very different style. And that style stuck around just about until Iron Talon was added. And then once Iron Talon was added, we saw a lot more... and Iron Talon was a TI6 in case you're wondering. So, but Iron Talon, we saw a lot more jungle heroes, and we saw a lot more, like, heroes that would actually be, like, kind of dedicated junglers. And we saw a lot more 2-2-1s. Because you could just kind of, like, make that work a bit better. While the dedicated jungle support faded away because you didn't really need that anymore. Like, that just wasn't really that beneficial because you could just have somebody with an Iron Talon come in and just kill the jungle creeps. You would have a dedicated jungle support because jungling was a really important way to get resources because there just wasn't that much money on the map. So that was like a big optimization that teams were going for. And With Iron Talon, you didn't need to be that optimal anymore. You could just kill the creeps. So a weird result of this Iron Talon... Sorry, not Iron Talon. Of this pre-Iron Talon post-TI4 meta was that it was actually really common, especially at TI5. This is actually specifically TI5 that I'm talking about now that I think about it. So at TI5, it was actually pretty common that teams ran out of stuff to do. Which is a really weird thought. But it wasn't rare that just like all the cores on both teams were 6-slotted and didn't have anything they could spend money on anymore. And that just kind of created some weird situations. Hey, we got a Hand of Midas, so you look at that. So this is gonna give us a whole bunch of golden experience. There you go. So the meta had too much money at one point. Yeah, there was a meta where there was too much money and nothing to spend it on. That was really the problem. There was actually way less money than there is today. So today you have way more money than you would have back at TI5. But at TI5, there just weren't any items that you could buy past a certain point. Like you couldn't backpack stuff, right? You had to keep like an inventory slot for TP boots. You couldn't consume Aghanim's. Moonshard did exist, but that was kind of it. But the bigger problem was just like, you know, if you want to have an item like Blink Dagger, you can't upgrade it. You just have a Blink Dagger. And what you gonna do about it, right? That's just like no way to get more value out of that inventory slot. So while in theory you could have bought Heart and Skadi and Butterfly and Daedalus and have a really expensive item set, a lot of the time that wasn't actually good because you wanted BKB, you wanted Blink Dagger, you wanted TP boots, and each of those items was only like 2,000, 3,000 gold. And all of a sudden, once you had 25,000 net worth, you were just capped. That's it. You just couldn't do anything anymore. And I mean, if you check out modern Dota games today, you see heroes running around with like 40, 45,000 net worth, and they are fine. Like they can still buy stuff. They still feel impactful. They still feel powerful. And they're still farming, right? So it was kind of a weird era. Should I even skill this? I should probably just get stats, right? Right, these days you can get Aghanim's Shard, you can consume an Aghanim's Scepter, you get yourself your Moon Shard, you get TP Boots level 2, you get yourself your Blink Dagger upgraded. There's just a whole bunch of stuff you can do that you couldn't do back then. Oh, I'm dead. Ah, shit. Yeah, I should have used my Windbreaker. I kind of forgot I had one, if I'm completely honest. In the Fuser Blade. Yeah, they keep adding new upgrades into the game, right? Like, Harpoon is a thing now. The Fuser Blade has an upgrade. They added Revenant's Brooch, which is another really big expensive item. Yules has an upgrade. Back in 2015, 2016, if you wanted a Yules because you needed a Yules for the utility of it, then you were just stuck with an item that only cost 2,700 gold and couldn't be upgraded. And that was just it. You couldn't improve upon that. That was just it. And this is, by the way, why these days we have so many more items. Dagon meta, you are joking, but yes, that's what happened. TI5 had lots and lots of heroes buying Dagon. Not because it was an amazing item, but just because it was really expensive and something that they could spend the item on. Dagon is a cost-ineffective item, but if you have nothing else you can buy, all of a sudden it's not that bad that it's cost-ineffective. It's just a way to spend the money. Is this ever a fight we can win? Oh. Probably not, right? Alright. Yeah, we just disengaged this. It's kind of a farming game, but like, I mean, what else are you gonna do, right? What else are you gonna do? You've got a Hand of Midas too? Nice. Blink Dagger, how good are these? Well, they seem alright. Alright then. Like, I do feel like I'm one of the people on planet Earth that has watched the most TI. I've watched so much fucking TI, friends. Alright, we got him. Our damage output is not that high. What player has been to the most TIs? Puppey. Puppey has been to all of them. Which is also why I think he is the god of Dota. I know people, like, there's like a bit of a discussion, like, well, who's the greatest Dota player of all time, right? And it's not, like, super obvious. Like, for other games like Super Smash Bros. Melee, it's pretty clearly Mango. For a while, there was a chance, like, you could debate whether it was Mango or Armada or even Ken. But as both those other players retired and Mango just kept competing at a top level for multiple years after they retired and is still competing at the top level today, the best, like, the greatest player to ever play Super Smash Bros. Melee is undeniably Mango. And I think for League, it's Faker, right? Sorry, I'm not an expert on League. But, you know, lots of... There are sports and esports that have their GOATs that are just pretty clear, pretty well defined. But I don't think Dota is really like that. In Dota, it's definitely more for debate. I think it's part because it's a team game. But, you know, lots of sports are team games too. You still have your GOATs there, right? What's his name? Wayne Gretzky? Was that hockey? Oh, sorry. I'm not actually that much of a sports person. I don't really know anything. But I think that was the guy that had all of those absurd records, right? Wasn't one of his records that like Wayne Gretzky and his brother hold the record for like the most points ever made by a like pair of siblings or by a group of siblings within their sports. And then the second place is a group of 5 siblings, and also the Gretzky brothers, his brother got 4 points and Wayne got like 2,000 or something. Yeah, there it is. Brent and Wayne Gretzky hold the NHL record for most points scored by a pair of brothers. 2,857 by Wayne and 4 by Brent. Oh man. Hey, he's on the board. Oh, that's so funny. Alright, I'm just gonna keep farming. I'm just working on my 7,000 gold items. This is a slow game because the items are all actually kind of weak and really expensive, right? So we're just kind of gonna keep doing this. It's okay. It's fine. Gives us a chance to chat. I don't mind. I hope you don't mind. I hope it's fun. It's fun. I like, you know, I like the game modes where it's like exciting and there's always crazy stuff happening. Those are of course fun and we can just kind of like react to what's going on and have a good time with that. But I think sometimes it's also nice to just play something that's just kind of chill. Right? We don't really do anything. And we just kind of hang out a little bit. And we'll take this. Oh my god, she's got a Wraith Band? I'm still a little bit away, but not that far. I'm getting there. So anyway, for Dota, I think there's some arguments you can make for who is the greatest of all time. If you were to ask me, I think there are 2 clear candidates. And maybe before I say mine, who do you guys think is the greatest Dota player of all time? Who's the GOAT? Just using your own definition. Let's just whatever who jumps to mind for you. Me. Thanks. That's good. Like, thank you. That's good. That's good. Alright. Miracle? No way. What did Miracle ever win? How could it be Miracle? What did Miracle ever win? Like 1 TI. Ooh, big impressive. Okay, sorry, I'm not here to just talk shit about Miracle. Okay, so to me, there are 2 candidates. I think it's either NoTail or it's Puppey. A NoTail, of course, was a core component of multiple TI level teams, has won multiple majors, has won 2 TIs back to back, was a core component of all of that, has had big impact in even the scene, even after he stopped playing actively himself and instead focused on fostering a team himself, fostering a team. And yeah, I think NoTail just has a really good, clear argument for it. And I wouldn't want to deny that. The other one is Puppey. And Puppey, to me, he has won a TI. He's been competitive in Dota 2 from the very beginning. And when I say competitive, I don't mean that he's been trying to compete. Puppey has been a TI winning threat 11 TIs in a row. That is GOAT behavior as far as I'm concerned. You know? Wait, has this already upgraded? It says after minute 60. It's lying. I get 40 armor. No, it's not 40 armor. How much agility do I get? No, I get 50 agility. Alright. It says it's upgraded, but it's not. But we are much stronger now. Blade Mail, cancel that. Very good. No, the damage isn't there. The damage isn't there. But at least we have the Wraith Band now. Now we just need to stall for another 30 minutes and we'll be in great shape. I think that's gonna be our plan, like, loosely. Right? But yeah, Puppey won the first international, has played at every single international since, and has at every single international been part of a team that people considered to be a candidate for winning. Has always played a major role in that team, oftentimes being just the actual leader of it, and has in the last TI, TI 11, got second, right? He's not fallen off even a little bit. Yeah, they didn't win, but like, holy shit, second is really good, right? Aren't basic crits better? Yeah, probably. They're probably better. Yeah, they're way better. They're way better. Look, we're working on it, okay? Morbid Mask, 70% lifesteal maybe? Do I, like, upgrade Wraith Band? Further TI 10? Right. Like, that's what I mean. Like, Puppey hasn't just been a player at each TI. He's been a player at each TI. He's been somebody who's been there to win and who people had to take seriously at trying to win. Look, I love Dendi, right? Like, Dendi is great. I don't mean no disrespect. But Dendi is competing right now. He's trying to be a competitor for the international. But let's be honest, nobody thinks Dendi is a threat to win TI now. But whatever team Puppey assembles, everybody will immediately consider to be somebody who can take it, right? So to me, that makes him the GOAT. I think Puppey is the best, like the greatest Dota player of all time. And, you know, like part of that might be that he threatens his players with machetes. But that's okay, you know, like everybody has their flaws. For some of us, you know, we just maybe we have a snack at the end of the day. Maybe we eat too much ice cream and Puppey destroys monitors and threatens people's lives. And that's just kind of how it is. Sorry, this is not true. The monitor thing is true, though. If there was a Hall of Fame for Dota, I wouldn't ever want to deny... Oh my god! Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. if there was a Hall of Fame for Dota, I wouldn't ever want to deny Dandy a slot. I think there's lots of people in the Dota community that would deserve a spot in a Hall of Fame of sorts, right? But if we have to pick one person, the best Dota player to ever do it, sorry, there's no doubt in my mind it's Puppey. There's no doubt. Yeah, it seems that people are figuring out how to go about this, right? The cheaper items are the powerful ones. Dragonlance seems really nice. Although, I don't know if I actually like that more than just the Hurricane Pike. So we have one Wraith Band. We do need to wait until minute 60 for this to become proper powerful. So maybe we just leave that for the time being. I would like a Morbid Mask, but maybe before we get the Morbid Mask, why don't we get a Crystallis? This seems very affordable. Right, this seems totally affordable, and then we'll have a lot of damage. What about Iron Branch? 8,000 gold, 100 all stats. Oh, dude. I maybe should have gotten that instead of this.
Of course.
Well, now I feel silly for not buying that. Alright. I mean, this is still fine. This is still good, but yeah, maybe should have gotten an Iron Branch. Only 1,000 more gold and yeah. I think Miracle on his peak was crazy good. Well, if we were thinking about something like that, you know, who was the best player compared to their peers, you know, at a peak moment at a specific tournament or something like that, then of course there are other candidates. And I don't really think there was ever a moment where we would look at Puppey as being a player that's just like, oh my god, wow. Murder's so strong. What's going on with her? Where's she so... she got boots! That's why she's so fast. Holy crap. Oh no, what do we do against this? Oh, she's so powerful. Okay. Why? You're just gonna die. How? No! No! What would your mother say? Oh, dear. No. Alright, Murta, come on. Let us play. Give us a chance here. Oh god, she's just crushing things. She's just absolutely destroying everybody. Murta outfarmed you? Well, you know. Obviously. Obviously a Murta is gonna outfarm us. You know, I hate when people do this.
Behold, a subtle bird.
This is very annoying.
Double damage empowers me.
When I say something and then people are just like, "K," and I'm just like, look, you don't have to listen to what I say. I'm just doing commentary. Come on, buddy. I mean, it's up to you. You make your own decisions. Alright. Let's get the Focus Fire cast. Oh, Focus Fire damage reduction. So we are fairly strong. Those crits definitely go a long way. There's a big fight there. Just, oh man. They just keep catching us out, and that's a big problem. There are lots of problems here. There's not just a single thing that's going wrong. There are many. Alright then. Well, we got another half hour to kill here, right? No, 23 minutes. Oh, hey, we got a tier 3. Tier 4. Look at that. Mindbreaker, right? Gotta be. On Wind Ranger? For sure. What are we buying next? BKB? Is BKB good? Oh, it's pretty good. 20% magic resistance. Ah, but I think I still need it, right? Do we need BKB?
Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the
How
channel,
else do we
and follow
tackle
Baumi on
Murta?
Twitch. Subscribe with Prime if you have it. Have a
Can we?
great
Hey,
weekend.
Daniel Skoda. Thanks for the 36 months. Appreciate it. Cloak. 60%. Oh yeah, okay, that's good. That's smart. Just a casual 60% from that. Actually, I don't like Cloak. It's so much money. I could get an Iron Branch instead. That's 100 int. And int gives magic resistance. And HP. What about like a Mage Slayer? 35%? That could be good. I don't know. I don't know. Do you think that inside that hypothetical Hall of Fame, does the action slacks make the cut? Aren't Hall of Fames usually restricted to players? I mean, if there's a commentator Hall of Fame, then sure. I mean, commentary in Dota I find a bit tricky. The commentary scene for Dota is very small. Like, weirdly small. I'm guessing it's got a lot to do with some sort of like, kind of in-group system, some sort of, dare I say it, nepotism a little bit. Because for me, for a long time, watching Dota always felt like I'm just watching the same group of 15 people commentate games from the same group of 20 players. Alright. Oh my god, Muerta is just popping off down there. And that's not normal. Right, while there are certainly some commentators in most scenes that would show up repeatedly, the extent to which this is the case in Dota is definitely a bit unusual, I think. Alright, you know what? Gotta, right? Oh, they're over here. Uh-huh. Oh my god. Alright, Muerta ultimate used though. But she's over there. Oh my god! Oh, I don't know what to do. But apparently the bear does. God damn, okay. Wait, we got megas? I feel like I've not been part of this game. Alright, I'm coming in. I'll try to help for what it's worth, but... I need her ultimate to run out. Come on! We can do this! No! Why would you hook me out? Did I not get gold for that now? Where's my money? Why do you do this to me? Alright then. Well, the good news is we managed to kill her. And there's the blade mail. Gotta wait that out really quick. And we'll see if it's enough. Should be. I'm pretty optimistic, honestly. I mean, we are wind ranger. This is what we're good at. Nice. Okay. Yeah, it turns out the wind run is a good ability. That goes a pretty long way here. Bush now. Give me one moment. Floss the creep. Alright, let's go. I'm coming. Can you nullify Murta's ultimate? No. No, no, no. You can't really do anything against it. You can just protect yourself. Try to run away and then wait it out. In normal Dota you can get BKB, but that isn't as good here. So, that's a bit limited. Ooh, we got silenced right away. We gotta just land the stun.
Try this on your size.
Oh, we're definitely not getting that. Oh my god! How does she do so much damage? She's got an iron branch. This might not be the most balanced mode. Javelin. Yeah, but like, I mean, this is still crazy, okay? Like, I get that she has the items that make her deal so much damage. Like, don't need to explain that part to me. But, you know, should she? Should she be doing this much damage? A problem with a mode like this is always that, you know, once somebody finds something really, really broken, and everybody else was kind of like working towards something else, that player tends to just kind of have a pretty big advantage. So yeah. Pretty big advantage. Watched the game between Dota and Dandy. YouTube recommended it to me, and I'm just like, YouTube, you know I don't watch Dota stuff. Why do you do this? Dota, look, YouTube, you either recommend me an obscure game between two unknown teams that nobody has ever cared about since 2013, from like preliminary rounds of TI2, or I'm not watching Dota stuff. Sorry, YouTube. It's just not happening. The only Dota videos I will occasionally watch are stories of Dota, which is weird. I maybe shouldn't watch my own videos, but I like them. They're good. So there's that. That's weird. Isn't that weird? Is it okay to watch your own videos sometimes and be like, yeah, that's a good video? That's a good video. What do I watch? It's just card game shit, honestly. These days, I mostly just watch exclusively Magic the Gathering content. As I said, I'm about 15 bad minutes in Dota away from just becoming a Magic the Gathering content creator.
Ranger returns.
And you know what would be great about it? Wizards of the Coast would immediately hate me. Because I would show up and I would be like, cool, so Magic the Gathering. Also, have you guys heard of proxies? Buying product? Me? No. Why would I need to buy anything when I can just create it myself? Okay. Alright, let's just kind of get started on this. No blade mail? Oh, there it is, yeah. Oh?
On my way.
And, oh no! She's got 2 iron branches. This hero is not okay. I don't know what Valve were thinking when they made Murta. But I don't think they were thinking anything. How much is one of these fucking javelins? Oh, they're so expensive. Oh, they're so expensive. Okay. Yeah, so, what do we do about that? I like watching people exploit single-player games. That's fun too. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that kind of content too. Or challenge runs for games. That's also something I really enjoy. Whether that be for Elden Ring or other stuff. Although usually Elden Ring. But like challenge runs for games, that's something I enjoy a lot. But like a lot of Dota content is just like, either way too memey or way too, here's how you become a 20,000 MMR player. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, okay, look, I'm just not that much into memes, if I'm completely honest. Like, sure, they are funny, but I don't need to watch an entire video dedicated to just like memeing.
Back into town.
There's no vibing with that.
I'm way ahead.
And also, I don't give a shit about how to get better at Dota. I don't care.
Wild winds rising.
Sorry. Just does not matter to me. Not relevant to my interests. So, let's grab creep. So I wanna get a javelin. I just get rid of this, right? Like fuck it. Just get a javelin.
I go like the wind.
Just get one. Do I just get BKB? I get rid of the heart, right, and then buy BKB.
Black King Bar.
Alright, here's my new approach. How much is Ironwood? Like 8k? I am nowhere close. I'm nowhere close.
Like the wind.
But the good news is in 10 minutes, my Wraith Band is gonna upgrade. So, you better be ready for that.
Horse. My feet fly.
Oh, stop. Wait, BKB blocks it, right? Yeah, let's go. Oh, we did it! I did something! That's not true. I've been doing things all game. I mean, it's true that I did something, but like, the implication is wrong that I haven't been doing things. I have been doing things.
On it.
Except for the barracks. I wasn't really involved in those. At one point, the game just said, we got mega creeps. And I had no idea we were even pushing. I'm not gonna lie to you.
My feet fly.
That's okay. Sometimes your team just takes barracks without your knowledge. Maybe I should watch those videos on how to get better at Dota. Maybe I should. Oh, man.
Moving.
Okay. Ooh. They're invisible right now, which is bad. I don't like it. The bear's going way too fucking hard.
Ninja.
Oh no, my BKBs are going out! Shit. Every time I get blown away by just like how much damage she actually does. Oh dear. I'm gonna survive that anyway. Yeah, probably not. Zeno used to make videos on how to get better Dota and he got tired of normal Dota. Yeah. Oh no! Is it over? Oh! Alright. Hey, look, we tried our best. It's just sometimes with modes like these, there's some items that might be kind of broken and you just don't really know going into it, right? Can't be certain. But I think we still had some fun. I sure did. I hope you did too. And either way, I don't have time to record another video today, so this is just gonna be what you get. Sorry, that's the problem of daily content. You don't have the opportunity to make everything perfect every single time. But I think we still had some fun, right? Maybe not the best game from our side, but definitely an enjoyable conversation. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.